California gas prices hitting new records pretty much every day. California's gas tax is quickly becoming a contentious political topic.
Yeah, Republicans want it suspended. Democrats don't. But why is that? CBS 13 investigative reporter Julie Watts is getting answers.
When it comes to this gas tax, there could be a lot at stake for lawmakers heading into the midterms. Democrats fought hard to get the current tax hike passed in 2017, costing the party one of their own.
How does it feel to be the target of this and the center of attention? Not what I expected when I ran.
It was State Senator Josh Newman's vote for the gas tax that led to the Democrats' recall in 2018. But a couple years later, after the issue died down, the Orange County senator was reelected.
That's pretty clear evidence that the gas tax alone cost him his seat.
You can never predict sometimes with voters when they're pinched at the pocketbook how they may react at the polling booth.
Lobbyism law professor Chris McKaylee explains for some, Newman's recall is a cautionary tale, indicating just how much the gas tax, now 51 cents per gallon, can impact votes.
I think elected officials up and down the state, regardless of party, could potentially be impacted, including the governor, who just survived a recall bid last September.
Republican lawmakers introduced a bill that would temporarily suspend California's gas tax, backfilling with money from the general fund and immediately easing paid at the pump. But Democrats are reluctant to backpedal on the tax, considering their hard-fought battle and the critical infrastructure the gas tax is funding. The state expects to bring in more than $6.8 billion annually to fix our aging roads and bridges. But according to Caltrans, that's still not enough, noting in a recent report the funds would only cover about 45% of the state's needs. An LA Times analysis found they are repairing more miles annually than before the 2017 gas tax hike. But the cost is clear in California. This color-coded gas price map shows we are paying far more than the rest of the nation. And if voters can't afford to drive to work, are they really concerned about paying to fill potholes? That's the question many are asking.
Do you think this issue compels the governor and or Democrats to consider suspending this gas tax?
So there's still a couple of more months before lawmakers and the governor ultimately have to decide that question.
While voters are aware of rising prices, they tend to notice them less once they level off. So even if gas were to reach $8 per gallon, hard to imagine, but it could happen, and then stay there, by the time the midterms roll around, drivers may be used to the high prices, making them less politically divisive.